Since returning to the Cerulean Gym, Misty has become one of Kanto's most powerful gym leaders. I've always wanted to see her join the Elite Four, as it would show that she's mastered the water type. To achieve the goal, she'll need to create an ultimate team worthy of the Masters 8. In today's class, I'll identify the 6 Pokemon Misty needs to assemble. Each is a battle-hardened veteran that fought in many battles. Because they represent the best Cerulean has to offer, few trainers can beat them. This video is brought to you by Noom. Noom is a digital health service that helps you understand how your behavior affects your health. If you're looking to get healthier and change how you feel about eating, I can't recommend it enough. It's helped me break my bad eating habits as it offers cognitive behavioral therapy, delicious recipes, and awesome articles. All of the article tips are simple, scannable, and easy to follow. I've also found myself getting healthier thanks to Noom's tracking feature. Having Noom to keep me accountable has definitely made it easier for me to hit all my fitness goals and cut down on my late night urges to eat something sweet. Another great thing about Noom is that it has real coaches who are trained to help you. They're all well versed in psychology, fitness, and nutrition, so you can shoot them a text if you have any questions. To start building better habits for healthier long-term results, sign up for your trial at noom.com/alexsilver. That's NOOM.com/alexsilver. And now on to Misty's ultimate team. Politoed was an absolute powerhouse as a Poliwhirl. It put up a great fight against Bulbasaur, beat Totodile, vanquished Corsola, and trounced Andreas' Poliwrath. Sadly, it got few opportunities to shine as a Politoed. By joining Misty's ultimate team, it could use powerful attacks like Hydro Pump, Hyper Voice, Hypnosis, and Bounce to prove that it still ranks among the deadliest of water types. Horsea is a tactical genius whose intellect surpasses that of all other water types. Using its impressive brain, it helped save Porta Vista from Tentacruel, thwarted Team Rocket's scheme at the Evolution Stone Party, and saved Misty from Gyarados and Chronicles. Horsea left the series as a sickly, sad soul due to a lack of exercise, but I imagine that fighting challengers at the Cerulean Gym has skyrocketed its power. If it were to evolve into Kingdra, its intelligence would be complemented by natural strength, dragon typing, and powerful attacks like Draco Meteor. Corsola is one of Misty's most resilient Pokemon. It can recover its health, deflect special attacks, and catch prey with its horns. As the ace of Johto, it beat Harrison's Quillfish, Trinity's Gyarados, and Sakura's Espeon. Although already powerful in its own right, Corsola would be significantly better if it took advantage of its rock typing and replaced Spike Cannon with Stone Edge. Using the attack, it could pelt opponents with stones at rapid speed and solidify their demise. If Togetic were to return from the Mirage Kingdom and evolve into Togekiss, it'd make Misty's team infinitely more versatile. Togekiss is an ideal addition as it can fly, generate force fields, and provide type coverage. Using attacks like Dazzling Gleam, Aura Sphere, Flamethrower, and Aerial Ace, it could cover for Misty's over-reliance on water types and beat every grass type that came her way. Psyduck may look like a fool, but when his headache reaches a critical level, his strength rivals that of a legendary. Using his psychic powers, he's beaten Lickitung, Farfetch'd, Kingler, and Team Rocket. Psyduck was initially only a threat when his powers were activated, but his return in Sun and Moon confirmed that he's matured in strength, mastered Water Gun, and finally learned how to battle. If he were to evolve into Golduck and learn how to swim, I honestly believe that he would usurp Mega Gyarados as Misty's ultimate ace. Like Misty, Mega Gyarados is quick to anger, prone to outburst, and entirely ruthless. Amplified by Mega Evolution and augmented by a diverse array of attacks, Mega Gyarados is Misty's top threat. It's only ever lost one time at the Cerulean Gym, with the challenger being Ash's Pikachu. Thanks to Hurricane, it can deflect almost any attack and create cyclones of torrential pain. With it by Misty's side, I have no doubt that she'll devour the competition and strike fear in the hearts of Kanto's trainers. To recap, Misty's ultimate team is Politoed, Kingdra, Corsola, Togekiss, Golduck, and Mega Gyarados. Alternate Pokemon for her team are Dugong, Seaking, Staryu, Starmie, Casarin, and Azumarill. The team I made is totally subjective, so if you'd prefer a different lineup for Misty to join the Elite Four, let me know in the comments. On that note, class is adjourned. My name's Professor Silver. Until next time, catch you later.